She does not want to leave the store, and I'm gonna have to trespass.
Okay. Ma'am.
Okay, so you can either leave, or you're gonna leave in handcuffs and you're gonna go to jail.
Let's go. Stop resisting.
You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna
Yeah, we
hurt me.
know. Stop resisting.
I'm not.
Thanks. Get up.
I'm
You
not.
want to do it behind the back right there? All right.
Did
you get your
Alright,
handcuffs
I'll
back?
leave, please.
Nope,
I'll
too late.
leave.
Nope. Too
I'll
late.
leave.
Nope. We already gave you plenty of ample warnings.
Yeah. She also has a charge.
Yeah, I know.
Thank
I heard you.
Thank you so much.
We just can't charge her with that because she went off downstairs. But we'll get it for you.
On the 12th of June 2024, officers with an Orange County, Florida law enforcement agency responded to a Ross Dress for Less after a patron refused to leave the premises following a denied employee discount request. What unfolded over the next 11 minutes raises questions worth examining closely about trespass law, Miranda rights, and the limits of force.
If you refuse to leave, you'll be subject to arrest. Okay? You have an ID on you? Can I get your ID?
I'm gonna say no, like everybody else is telling me no.
You said what? Are you refusing to leave? Like I said, if you do not leave, you'll be placed under arrest. Okay? They're asking you to leave. They're not going to give you the discount. Okay? Are you refusing to leave? I'm going to give you one more time.
It's ridiculous.
How is it ridiculous?
I just want a discount.
You just want to what?
A discount. I don't get, they give the employee discounts, and my boyfriend works for the company and he has my money. So I don't have the money.
Well, they're not going to give any discounts.
But they won't, well, okay, that's fine. That's fine if they won't give the discount, but they won't hold it close for me.
They don't have to hold it close for you. Okay?
I mean,
It's just what?
they're absolutely insane.
Okay? So you have to leave the store. Okay? There's nothing I can do about it. Stand by. So you refuse to leave, you're going to be placed under arrest, okay? For trespass after warning. I've given you more.
Trespassing.
Yes, you are.
I'm allowed to be in the store.
Not if they're asking you to leave.
Yeah, what?
She told you to leave.
To the
You're not going to be able to speak to the owner of Ross. You got one more time. I'm going to ask you one more time. And if you do not leave, you're going to be placed under arrest.
You're gonna hurt me.
You're just gonna go to jail.
Please don't hurt me. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong.
Next on three, next.
If you do not leave,
So will you hurt me if I don't leave?
I will place you under arrest.
Will you hurt me? I don't want to be hurt. Okay. You guys really
They wanna prosecute?
me for
Yeah.
trying to get a discount.
But this is waste.
You guys want to prosecute, right?
Because this is, we're gonna be here. This is nonsense.
Do you guys want to prosecute if he doesn't leave?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to prosecute if he doesn't leave?
Prosecute press charges.
Yes.
Can I contact my store manager about this?
If you say you guys don't want to press charges, we are going to leave without telling her, without removing her from the property. If you guys want to press charges, we'll place her under arrest for trespass after warning.
Okay. Let me verify with him, and then I'll have you. Thank you, guys.
What's your name?
All right, they're calling their store manager. If you do not leave by the time they get off the phone with him, you're going to be under arrest.
So if I have to be this way, I just want a
Doesn't.
discount.
You need to leave.
We're telling you to leave.
I just want a discount.
You don't just get discounts because you want a discount. So you can leave or you can be placed under arrest if they want to prosecute. It's as simple as that, ma'am.
You're seriously gonna arrest me for trying to get
What discount are you wanting?
My boyfriend gets 20% off, and he works here.
Okay, your boyfriend is not here.
He will be here after 7 p.m. So I'll be here till he gets here.
You're gonna, if he's really your boyfriend, you're gonna make him lose his job.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna, just give me a discount.
No one's gonna give you a discount, okay? So you can either leave, or you're gonna leave in handcuffs and you're gonna go to jail for trespassing.
I'm gonna go to jail for wanting a discount.
For trespassing. That's why you're gonna go to jail.
Wanting a discount. So
Okay.
Like all I'm asking for is like that's all I want. I just
Well,
want a
the discount's
discount,
not gonna happen.
or I want them to hold my clothes. That's all I want.
Okay.
She wouldn't provide ID either.
I was just,
I asked her and she.
So this is going to be another charge.
I will give you my ID. You're gonna charge me for not giving you my ID.
I'm letting you know, you're free to leave right now, but once they tell us that they want to prosecute, you're going to be placed under arrest. Just so you know, so nothing's a surprise to you.
What does that mean? What is
I've asked you multiple times to
what
leave.
is process?
trespass after warning.
What is
Trespass after warning.
They want to press charges for trespass after
It
warning.
means they want you to leave the store and you won't leave the store.
What will happen?
You go to jail
How long will I be in jail?
So someone bails you out.
till you bail out.
$1,000 bond.
So I'm gonna go to jail because I'm
So right now
trying
you
to
can leave
get
the store
a
and you won't go to jail.
Like I said, you're free to leave right now, but
But I
once
want
we
to.
get
I
told
want to just buy these clothes.
that they want to press charges, you're going to be in handcuffs and you're going to be in the back of the car.
I just want to get a discount.
You're not getting a discount.
Or I want to hold these clothes so my boyfriend can get
You're not getting a discount.
Okay, I don't have money. My boyfriend has.
You're not. We just told you you're not getting a discount. You don't have
I
money. You don't have a
didn't
reason to be inside the store.
That's fine, but
Then leave.
I don't have the money.
Okay, so that means you can't buy the clothes, so you need to leave.
My boyfriend.
Then you can call your boyfriend and tell him to purchase the clothes when he comes to work, if he still has a job after this nonsense.
It is nonsense. You guys like.
No, the way you're acting is nonsense. You're a grown woman. You need to walk out and leave so you don't go to jail. Have you ever been to jail before?
I'm not gonna go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Just let me please talk this through. Like, what can I do? What else can I do?
We've talked it through
There's
already.
gotta
We've
be.
told you what is going to happen.
There's gotta be another solution, please. Sorry? Please tell me there's another solution.
There is no other solution. You can leave right now because you're not under arrest. They're asking you just to leave the store.
I don't want to get arrested for
You're-
wanting a discount.
You're not going to get arrested for wanting a discount. You're going to get arrested for trespass after warning. Right now, you can leave the store.
But like, are you gonna hurt me if I don't?
Nobody's going to hurt you. You can leave the store right now.
Yeah. It ain't a secret.
That's not-
My thing's recording too. So
So I have to go to jail.
You do.
no, you have to leave the store. If you don't leave the store, then you have to go to jail.
So
Frozen.
okay, I
Yeah,
have,
okay.
okay. So if I do not leave, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Do you tell me my Miranda rights?
You're not detained.
Is it? What's the Miranda?
There's no reason to read Miranda
What is
for
this?
trespass after warning.
Okay. So what? All right. So we don't have to read the Miranda rights. Okay. What? So okay. Let's. I don't want to go to jail. What else can I do?
If you don't want to go to
besides-
jail, you can just leave the store. It's that
What
easy.
else can I do besides do that?
All right, perfect, you guys. Thank you for trespassing.
I just want to buy these clothes. I don't.
Okay, then you can buy the clothes, but they're not giving you a discount.
I don't. My boyfriend has my money. So I can't buy the clothes.
Okay, so you can't buy the clothes. So then you'll have to leave the clothes here until you get
They
money to
won't
buy
let
them.
me. They won't. That's what they won't let me.
They want to press charges.
Let's go. Stop resisting.
You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna
Yeah, we
hurt me.
know. Stop resisting.
I'm not. I'm not.
Thanks. Get up.
resisting. I'm
You
not.
want to
resisting.
do it behind the back right there? All right.
She also
Did you get your
All right.
handcuffs
I'll
back?
leave. Please.
Nope,
I'll
too late.
leave.
Nope. Too
I'll
late.
leave.
Nope. We already gave you plenty of ample warnings.
She also has a charge.
Yeah, I know.
Thank
I heard you.
Thank you so much.
We just can't charge her with that because she won't walk past my stairs. But we'll get it for you.
We told you that you'd be placed under arrest, and you just wanted to sit there and record on your phone. Because you thought we were bluffing.
Can I have my phone?
Nope.
You're detained now. Nope.
I hate my phone. I need to record what you're doing to me right
We're
now.
recording right now.
For wanting a discount, can you please? Can you please just give me your
Get up.
phone? So you're taking my phone from me. You're taking my phone from me, like. So you're
Ma'am, can you
wait,
walk?
you're
Thank you.
taking all my belongings?
They're gonna go
Wait,
with
no.
you. Your belongings are gonna go with you.
Then what? Then what are they gonna do?
It's gonna go in your
What are
property.
they? I need my stuff.
Can you
I need
walk
my
so
stuff.
we
That's
don't-
my phone. Like I need my
Yes.
things. You
Ma'am?
can't take my things from me. though.
We're not
Like
taking your
please,
things.
my stuff is over there and I want it. And
Coming with us.
I
Can you stand up so we don't have
please,
to drive you?
please don't do this.
Told you what was gonna happen.
I'm right behind you.
Instantly get my shoe. Please.
I got it. Let's go.
Try your shoe. Come on.
Stop tensing up.
All right, let's break this down legally. The threshold question is whether the arrest itself was lawful, and the answer begins with Florida Statute Section 810.08 Trespass in a structure or conveyance. Under this provision, a retail store constitutes a protected structure, and a person commits a first-degree misdemeanor the moment they willfully remain, after the owner or authorized agent has directed them to leave. No criminal intent beyond that refusal is required. The offense is complete on the act alone. With that foundation established, the remaining legal issues fall into place. The first of those issues is identification. Florida Statute Section 856.021 does not require a person to identify themselves, absent reasonable suspicion of a criminal offense. At the point the officer first requested ID, no detention had been initiated, so the refusal was within the subject's rights. That said, the obligation to vacate the premises and the obligation to identify are entirely independent legal duties. One does not suspend the other, and declining to provide ID created friction without any legal advantage gained. From identification, the analysis moves to a question the subject raised repeatedly: whether Miranda advisement was required. Under Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S. 436-1966, the constitutional obligation to advise attaches only when two conditions are met simultaneously: custody and interrogation. Arrest alone is not sufficient. Officers made no attempt to elicit incriminating statements at the scene, and advisement at booking fully satisfies the constitutional requirement. The officer's response on this point was legally accurate. Closely connected is the question of the subject's phone. Prior to arrest, recording law enforcement in a public or quasi-public space is a First Amendment protected activity confirmed by the First Circuit. In Glik v. Cunniffe, 655 F-tred 78 2011. That protection, however, does not extend to retaining personal property once a lawful arrest is executed. Under Fourth Amendment doctrine, an arrestee's belongings are subject to inventory and transported with the subject to the booking facility. The officer's handling of the phone was procedurally and constitutionally sound. The final and most consequential legal question concerns the use of force during vehicle placement. The controlling standard is Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 386-1989, which requires that force be objectively reasonable from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, evaluated against three factors: the severity of the crime, whether the subject posed an immediate threat, and the degree of active resistance. Applying that standard here, the offense was a non-violent first-degree misdemeanor and the subject presented no weapon threat, but she physically resisted placement into the patrol vehicle, satisfying the resistance factor. The technique applied was lawful under Graham, though it approached the outer boundary of proportionality for this offense category. Separately, that resistance may also independently support a charge. Under Florida Statute Section 843.02, resisting an officer without violence. That completes the legal analysis and sets the stage for evaluation.
Tensing up.
You're gonna get another charge.
Listen, can you walk so you don't get hurt?
Are you gonna hurt? So you're
No
gonna
one wants to hurt you.
Come on, please, like, don't hurt me. Like,
This is my phone.
You're the other way. Do you want us to take it?
We're already here.
now?
Yeah, we're gonna get a resisting too.
Come on, you're gonna hurt me.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Don't hurt
No
me.
one is trying to hurt you.
Please don't hurt me.
Sit next to me.
on you? Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Can I please put that with us down?
Nope, but you're gonna free ride to the Orange County Jail.
Grab her leg.
She's caught on me.
I just want a discount. I just want a discount. I just want a discount.
She's grabbed.
Please, I just
What we're gonna do
I just want a
is
discount.
we're gonna put her in the car backwards,
I
right?
just want a
And then you're gonna go on the other side of the car and pull her in by her leg.
discount. You're gonna hurt me because I want a discount. You're seriously gonna hurt me because I want a discount.
Got her?
Ready?
Legs?
Yeah.
You're hurting me. My arm. My arm. My arm. My arm.
Stop resisting.
Okay, go on the other side of the car.
Got her?
I won't resist. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll get you the statement.
The responding officer receives a B+. Over more than 8 minutes, clear and repeated trespass warnings were issued. Statutory consequences, including bond amount, were communicated accurately, and the officer correctly deferred to management on the prosecution decision. Miranda inapplicability was stated without error. The single deduction, when vehicle resistance emerged, additional verbal de-escalation immediately prior to physical intervention, may have prevented that outcome, and for a nonviolent misdemeanor, that gap in judgment warrants scrutiny under Graham's proportionality standard. On the whole, however, this was a procedurally sound performance. The subject receives a C+. Credit is warranted for remaining nonviolent throughout, and for exercising the First Amendment right to record the encounter. Beyond those points, the assessment is less favorable. She remained on the premises for over 8 minutes after receiving lawful trespass warnings, declined to identify herself without gaining any legal benefit from doing so, and physically resisted vehicle placement, generating a second potential misdemeanor charge. At every decision point in this encounter, her choices compounded her legal exposure, rather than reducing it. Every encounter like this one carries lessons that extend well beyond the specific facts, and this case offers 3 that are worth carrying forward. The first is about property rights and their limits. Under Florida law, a business owner's authority to eject a patron is nearly absolute. No personal grievance, no unresolved dispute, and no sense of injustice overrides that right. Remaining after a lawful trespass warning is a criminal offense, not a civil matter, and the only remedy available in that moment is simply to leave. The second lesson concerns Miranda, a protection that is widely cited, but frequently misunderstood in practice. Miranda attaches to custody combined with interrogation, not to arrest alone. Asserting it at the wrong moment generates conflict without any corresponding legal benefit. A clear understanding of when constitutional protections actually apply is far more valuable than invoking them reflexively and far less costly. The third lesson is the most practical of all. Physical resistance during a lawful arrest does not challenge its legality. It only adds to the consequences. Under Florida Statute Section 843.02, even passive obstruction constitutes a separate criminal offense. The appropriate venue for challenging an unlawful arrest is a courtroom, not the back of a patrol vehicle. Compliance under protest is always, without exception, the legally superior choice, and that is the note on which this analysis closes. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.